Mr. Johnson, and welcome to today's lesson of English activities. I want us to talk about time. We'll be asking ourselves, what is the time on the clock face? With me here on the whiteboard is a clock face showing, and we'll be using this clock face to show different time. So we should know that a clock face has two arms, or you can call them hands. This one is the hour and this is the minute. But for you, you just need to look at where is the long hand and where is the short hand. In today, I just be asking what o'clock it is. And when I talk about o'clock, the long hand is always at 12. When the long hand is at 12, we just ask ourselves, what o'clock is it? What is the time? So yours is just to look at the short hand. Which number is it pointing? You just say, what o'clock is it? For example, on my clock face here, right now, I am having the short hand pointing at 2. So because the long hand is already at 12, and I've said, when it's at 12, we just say dash o'clock. Here it is 2 o'clock, because the short hand is at 2 and the long hand is at 12. So for today's lesson, our long hand will just remain at 12. So we'll be just answering what is the time in reference to o'clock. Very good. So we'll begin with this one. Just look at the short hand. What is the time there? So you look at the short hand, it's pointing at number 2. Therefore, the time is 2 o'clock. Just as easy as that. When we shift this hand to another number, let's say here, our short hand is now pointing at number 4, which means the time is 4 o'clock. Because we are not shifting this hand, it's already at 12, which shows o'clock. 12 is o'clock. Luckily in grade 1, we're just focusing on o'clock. Therefore, our time here is, 4 o'clock. Well, so we just continue like that. Yours just look at the short hand. Which number is it pointing at? When it comes to this number here, we will say that our time is 6 o'clock, because the short hand is pointing at 6. So the time here is 6 o'clock. Thank you very much. Now we will look at other clock faces, and yours is to tell me or to tell your friend what time is it. So with me here are 3 clock faces which are going to help us to identify the time. We are going to use them to say what the time is. So by now I hope you know already that what you are supposed to do is to look at the short hand. Where is it pointing, or which number is it pointing at? The first clock face here is showing that the short hand is pointing at 7. So what is the time? The time is 7 o'clock, because all our hands, the long hands, are already pointing at 12. And we say when the long hand is pointing at 12, we say the time is dash o'clock. O'clock, already the hand is at 12. Therefore, the first clock face here is showing 7 o'clock. So what is the time on the clock face? The time is 7 o'clock. Number 2, or the second clock face, where is the short hand pointing at? Very good, it is pointing at 9. So what is the time? The time is 9 o'clock. And the last one, where is the short hand pointing at? The short hand is pointing at number 11. So which means the time is 11 o'clock. Thank you very much for watching. Let us meet in our next lesson. I'm very glad that you watched to the end. Practice drawing such clock faces at your home, and also show your parents what you are working on. Thank you very much. you.